Hello friends of the Northern Entertainment and welcome to the first episode on my channel here on the Metro Simulator 2019 that simulates being a metro driver in Russia on a rather famous line or on the famous Russian subway, and it is almost surreal. I did the I did the tutorial. That's good. Okay. Really? Oh, yes, really. Okay, yeah, so we are at the beginning. There we go. We are, as I said, wow, I'm already 1,000 in the hole. That's awesome. I have 2 minutes to get to the station, but the station is right around the corner. Now, what is really interesting about this game is the setting. And you will see as we continue. Well, for one thing, you see on top, you see all kinds of stuff displayed. I'm not gonna tell you all that. You have plenty of time or ample of time to read all that stuff as we are approaching stations and whatnot. But it is just so interesting. The way that the Russian subway is located, and also a stark reminder that there is such a thing as the Cold War, or there was such a thing as the Cold War, was very, very much a thing when I grew up. You didn't so much realize that for... okay, wonder what's with dude there. Yeah. Anyways, you can already tell that the models, the character models, are made from the same... okay, open, click this, there we are. That's all good. We are getting the peoples on board here. And we are supposed to leave... 1429. I don't know when we're supposed to leave, to be honest with you. That would be cool if we could see that. Oh, we can see this. So we're supposed to be at 32. So in 2 minutes. Okay, we better get going then.
Поезд следует до станции Петровский парк.
This train terminates at Petrovsky Park.
Осторожно, двери закрываются. Следующая станция – Ломоносовский проспект.
So next station is Lomonosovsky. Exactly.
Уважаемые пассажиры, в вагоне поезда держитесь за поручни.
That's what I'm saying too. But as we are going through here, now let's be honest, you are better off to read the text above, because it is, well, a little bit boring otherwise, because we are literally shooting this train through a, well, for all intents and purposes, through a nuclear shelter. And you will see that this is exactly what this thing was built for, really, or that was one of the things this subway was built with in mind, because you have these blast doors every so many kilometers. And that is really something... Wow, it's interesting. Driving the train itself really isn't that difficult. You have to, obviously, like that is always the case, you have to keep you have to keep the speed limit. You have to keep it very close to the speed limit, because otherwise there's no way you're gonna make it between the different stations. I was just a little bit too late. And another 1,000. Oh well. So we have to look at the 7, because that's where the 7-car train is supposed to stop, which is right here. Stoy. Okay, here we go. I think we are fairly close in terms of time.
Станция Ломоносовский проспект.
This is Lomonosovsky Prospect.
Yes, it is.
Поезд следует до станции Петровский парк.
This train terminates at Petrovsky Park.
Wonderful. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, I think everybody is on train. Yes, it is. Close the doors. Get going. That's in terms of driving, that's all you do. The interesting part, as I said, is the location of this whole thing. And I think, of course, in further gameplays, if you want to see more, and if you want to see more, then let me know in the comments below. But the interesting thing is going to be to learn the route and to drive it as efficient as possible, to drive it as close to the speed limit as possible, because you getting punished for being too early and you are getting punished for being too late. So you really want to try to keep it very close to the speed limit, which right now, dang it. Yeah, there you go. There goes that. So I am going to keep it within 3 kilometers per hour of the speed limit, which right now is 60. And that's really what my biggest concern is going to be about. Is to keep it within the speed limit. And that's why I told you guys you can read all the information for yourself if you like to. It is not a very expensive game. It is from the same developer that made the Bus Driver Simulator 19, which I have as well, which I will show you guys, because there is a whole bunch of buses now that you can get. And my brother-in-law gave me yesterday, since yesterday was my birthday, a Steam gift card. So I used it to get this one, this simulator, as well as a whole bunch of buses for the Bus Driver Simulator 19. So our next stop is Minsk. And that is in, yeah, see, there's another one of those blast doors. And I don't know if you want to see the full line or not. This would be something also that you could stream. You can absolutely do that if that's something you would be interested in. I do hope we're gonna make it in time. Boy, oh boy. Now I'm still trying to figure out if there is a way for the train driver to figure out when you are close to the line, other than really, well, driving according to the time schedule and kind of figuring out by that. See, now it's up to 70 for a while. Now I figured out that the C there must be something about the axis on the side there. I honestly, I'm not sure. But I kind of like you have a little bit of movement there in the cab, and oh, here we go. I'm pretty sure we're gonna go slowing down to 40 here right away as well. Oh, 50, okay. Minsk.
Осторожно, двери закрываются. Следующая станция Минская.
The next station is Minskaya.
Oh, Minskaya, not Minsk. I'm
Будьте
sorry.
вежливы. Уступайте места инвалидам, пожилым людям, пассажирам с детьми.
Alright, here we are. Once again. Opening the doors. We were not too late. I guess we can be within a minute. That's good. So maybe we're gonna make it now without... Oh, wait. There was some... Get in then. There you go. Alright, we're waiting for 2 green. Right here. We got 2 green. Off we go.
Станция Минская.
This is Minskaya.
Уважаемые пассажиры, о подозрительных предметах сообщайте машинисту. Поезд следует до станции Петровский парк.
This train terminates at Petrovsky Park.
Now, Stanze, I think, is station. I think that's a fair assumption. And 57 again. Now we can really speed up to 80. But yeah, the one thing is for certain, you better not be claustrophobic when you are riding this subway train, because boy, it's something else. Graphics are not terrible, physics are not terrible. I mean, it gives you it gives you somewhat of a feeling of driving a big subway train. And it's really stupid simple to use. I mean, you have only literally while you are driving, you have one button to worry about. Oh shoot. And that is, oh my. Looks to me like we're gonna be late by a minute or so. Well, for crying out loud, I hit the brakes as hard as I could. Wow. Look at it. There's a version about failure of the train, which of course in Soviet Russia, train never fails you. That's... yeah. That's the thing. But here you can see the 50. Right now the line speed is 80 still, but it will be 50 right away. Yeah, we are a minute late. Oh wow, there's a whole bunch of doctors or some sort of scientist anyway. And a drunk dude. Oh yay. So are we a 7-thing train? I think we are. Yeah, dude. Don't be...
Осторожно, двери закрываются.
Ага.
Следующая станция Парк Победы.
Exactly.
Next station is Park Победы.
Oh my goodness, minus 150 for delayed arrival. Got to be kidding me. Alright, let the dudes get on the train. Is there nobody? Oh wow, look at him, look at him, look at him. The heck with you. Get on the train if you want to. Okay, well, he just stumbles into nowhere. Cool. Then you're not getting on my train. That's fine with me too.
Станция Парк Победы. Переход на Арбатско-Покровскую линию.
This is Park Победы. Change here for line 3.
Уважаемые пассажиры, при выходе из поезда не забывайте свои вещи. Поезд следует до станции Петровский парк.
This train terminates at Petrovsky Park.
Yep, you keep saying that. I like the sounds though. The sounds. Now I have to be honest with you guys. I've never been on a subway, whether in Russia or anywhere else. So I'm not 100% sure if the sounds are accurate, but I would assume they are fairly accurate. That's kind of how I picture it, having a large train rolling through a concrete tube. But yeah, I guess the stations can be up to 73 meters deep under the ground, which again just really signifies for me the not double meaning, but the double purpose of the Russian subway being also literally a big part of the. We're now going past the junction. You can get to Delboy Center. That point, but no more. Yeah, okay. Well, let's move then. It really signifies for me the double purpose of this whole system, really. Or with what purpose it was built in mind. So, oh no. I did not pay attention, and now we are at minus 3,700. Wow, that is something else. How are you supposed to be on time? We have a minute to get to Shelepika. And after that, it's Horoshevskaya. And after that, who knows? Oh no. No. Don't want to go over speed. We really don't want to go over speed. This is when we should be at the other station, but we are not clear. What is this now? Seems like it's going uphill, because I'm now at power level 2 and we're just barely gaining momentum. Oh, down to one tube. Interesting. Which makes you wonder what happens if, like... Yeah, I guess. Now we're gonna be 2 minutes late. And I do wonder how far the next station is away. But for now we can accelerate. And I will hit the brakes if I see a light at the end of the tunnel, which hopefully is not another train. Man, that would be terrifying. Really any kind of problem here would be terrifying. And... right, not friggin' loud. It's not a shallow station. The main colors are finishing a white, yellow, and black. White pillars, interesting forms where the height is 6 meters creates the illusion of a high ceiling. Ceiling is finished with black and yellow plate. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know. Thank you.
Осторожно, двери закрываются. Следующая станция — Шелепиха.
The next station is Shelipicha.
Okay. Everybody on the bus? Train? Okay, looks like everybody's on there. Good.
Станция Шелепиха. Переход на станцию Шелепиха Московского центрального кольца. Выход к железнодорожной платформе Тестовская.
This is Shelipicha. Change here for Moscow Central Circle.
Wow.
Осторожно, двери закрываются. Следующая станция Хорошовская.
The next station is Horoshovskaya.
Станция Хорошовская. Переход на станцию Полежаевская и станцию Хорошова Московского центрального кольца.
This is Horoshovskaya. Change here for line 7 and Moscow Central Circle.
Yeah, it's a fun ride through a concrete tube.
Осторожно, двери закрываются. Следующая станция ЦСК.
The next station is CSKA.
Minus 10,000. My goodness. My goodness.
Станция ЦСК.
This is CSKA.
Осторожно, двери закрываются. Следующая станция Петровский парк.
The next station is Petrovsky Park.
Уважаемые пассажиры, будьте взаимно вежливы. Уступайте места инвалидам, пожилым людям, пассажирам с детьми.
And we made it with minus 10,656. Terrible. But I guess, all things considered, could have been worse. Not much. But this is it for me, ladies and gentlemen. I do hope you enjoyed the episode. Let me know if you want to see more of this. Again, it's a subway simulator, so it's only so interesting in terms of the track. I guess the idea behind the subway in this case is more intriguing, to me at least, than the idea of driving it. So now we head to the tunnel after Petrovsky Park. Like so. And probably would then eventually we would turn around, I think. But I don't know. Okay, now I'm curious where we are going now. Ah, route complete. Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. Until next time, NorthernAlex signing off. God bless.